In this video, we're going to do an unboxing or unbagging of the official Nexus 5 bumper case. And finally, I'm going to get a case on my Nexus 5, which, not worse for wear, but as you can see, there's a ring on there from the wireless charger. Anyway, let's get to it. If you're familiar with my channel, you know that I baby my electronics. And my Nexus 5, I've had to really baby it because the Nexus 5 official case has not been available up until now. And for those of you with eagle eyes, today's December 20th. I actually got this, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago. And it's just been so crazy and hectic that I haven't been able to unbag it and put it on my phone. But I probably should have put it on a little bit sooner because, as I showed you at the top of the video, there's like a ring on my Nexus 5 where the wireless charger connects. And I actually took some, cleaning stuff to try and clean it off, and it's still there. Other than that, there are no scratches on this phone. It's mint condition. And I'm going to keep it that way with this case here. Now, I opted for the black case. It comes in several different shades, several different colors. And it costs $35, like $34 and change, and then with shipping and whatnot, I think it was over $40, a little over $40. So a little bit pricey for a piece of rubber, but I always say this when you take into consideration what a great value the Nexus 5 is and how they cut you slack on the hardware, you really can't complain about the price of the case here. So it's in the bag here. Let's grab my trusty scissors and open this up. And inside here is the Google Nexus 5 case. And as you heard there when I said Google, my phone was listening. So let me put that, get all this stuff to the side here. So it really would have been nice if this was available at launch. Then I wouldn't have a ring on my phone. But that's what you get for being an early adopter. Now, for those of you who had the Nexus 4, which I did, that case was a bumper case as well, but that was actually a bumper case because the case only fit around the sides of the phone. This case actually fits like a normal case would, around the back and on the sides. So I really don't know why they call it a bumper case, maybe because it's of a rubber material, but generally a bumper is only around the sides. Maybe they just didn't change the terminology over from the Nexus 4. Not a big deal. So let's see, how do we get in here? Alright, apparently there's a tab back here. So let's pull this tab. And there we go. Bumper case. And that's pretty much everything. Just a little plastic in here. And nothing important. So the case says Nexus on the back, much like the actual device itself. And of course, it's a first-party case, so it has all the cutouts in the right spots. The only thing missing from the case is that it does not say LG on it, which it does on the actual phone there. And the Nexus is printed on there instead of etched into the phone. So actually the phone is a little more attractive than the case, interestingly enough. So let's take a quick tour around the case before we put it on there. It is rigid but flexible, not like you would find in one of those latex cases. It's actually a plastic with sort of a rubberized texture to it. Pretty rigid, but still flexible enough where you're going to be able to put it on the phone. Inside, just basically plastic. Again, the cutouts in the right spots. And then the sides are a little bit, at least in some of the areas on the sides, like the top and over here, a little more rubberized. On the bottom, you have, again, the cutout for your charger down here, and then your mic and speaker. Actually, I think they have that reversed. I think this is a speaker and that's the mic. You have, through the case, you'll be able to access the ceramic volume rocker. You have a cutout for your 3.5mm headphone jack, and then your mic there, and then you'll have to press through the case again to access your power button, then your camera and your flash. Very basic. Pretty amazing when you think about it that this cost me over $40, but it's going to protect my phone. So let's slide it in here. There we go. And it gives the phone a little bit more of a square or squared off look to it, as you can see there. On the phone itself, the sides are beveled. This is very flat on the back. Let's see how the buttons press. You have to exert a little more pressure on the buttons than you would normally, but not a lot. Now, another thing I hope you can notice on here is that the case kind of flares out towards the back of the case. It's a little bit more narrow up here, and it kind of flares outward toward the back of the case. Probably to give it more stability when it's down. I hope that gives you a little bit better of an angle there. As you can see, like any good case will offer you, you have a lip that goes around the entire front of the device. So when you put it down, you're not going to scratch your screen. And of course the case is very rubbery, so it also gives you somewhat of a grip. Now the Nexus 5, as the Nexus 4 before it, has inductive charging. And you can actually purchase a charger for the Nexus 5, which is a little more flat. This is the Nexus 4 wireless half orb here, wireless charging half orb. And I'm not going to upgrade this. I want to keep this. It works fine with the phone as is. But here's the moment of truth. Will it work with the case on here? Now I know it works, or at least I know the new wireless charger for the Nexus 5 works with the case on there. I don't know firsthand, but I am told that it works. I'm sure it's going to work with this charger, but again, this is a moment of truth. We'll see for ourselves. So put it on here. Works just fine. As you can see there, it's charging. So that's the official Nexus 5 bumper case. And that's going to do it for this video. So if you have any questions or comments, please post them down below. If you like what you see, please subscribe. And as always, if you want to help out my channel, give me a thumbs up, favorite this video, or share this video. So thanks so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.